Hi everyone. All right, here we are. First video of 2024. I'm gonna try to do more of these videos this year than I have in past years, and try to be less stiff than I have been. Yeah, those of you who know me in person know I'm not a stiff person. I mean, I'm not overly animated either, but sometimes when you're just alone with a camera in front of you, it can get a little awkward and you say the word too much. But in any event, trying to bring some useful content to you. There we go, saying again. Can't make any promises you'll always find it useful, but I feel like it'll be useful, or at least I'll try and be somewhat entertaining. But I'm not an entertainer. Sorry. So today we're going to review two houses. Well, we're going to review why it's important to price your house correctly. I got great examples, two houses in my neighborhood that are going through very different trajectories right now. One of them sold already, less than a week, and the other one is 2 months and going. So neither one of them are my listing. And full disclosure, I don't know how they were priced, whether it was the seller, buyer, combination, like seller, buyer. I mean, well, the first blub, whether it was the seller or the agent or a combination of the two, or where they got their pricing info from. Sometimes sellers can pull this stuff out of who knows where. And yeah, so let's dive into it. All right, so this one we have here, this is the one that, as you can see on the screen, listed for $649. It's been on the market for a little over 2 months now. I can't give you exact addresses for these because it's against the rules, because technically that's me marketing these people's listing, and I'm not allowed to do that without their permission. And for the sake of this video, I don't think they would give me permission. So you're just kind of, for those of you who know where I live, you can probably figure it out. But regardless, so we got 3-bed, 2-bath, 1 half bath, 2,500 square feet. It's a corner lot, just side streets really, not really any main roads. One of them might be like a semi-main artery to the neighborhood, but yeah, so not much, just the normal neighborhood traffic of people coming to their homes and such. What else? A little over half an acre. All the other comps, as you're reading this on the screen while I'm talking, but you know, there's a big price difference between the recent comps and what they have it listed at. My recommendation, as I probably would put it in the mid to low fives, based on what I've seen and my interpretation of the data. So HomeBot, which is, kind of like Zillow and Realtor.com, and Real Scout is another one that I use. It's given to me free from my company, Jack Conway. So it's a useful tool. It's the search tool that's on my website, realtorbspellman.com. But I also have HomeBot as well. So HomeBot, in my experience over the 8 years, has been more often than not closer to or more accurate than the others. Just my own personal experience. So that's why I reference it more than the others. So HomeBot says it's 618. So time will tell where it will land. I'll keep you posted in a later video if and when it sells. Kind of hope, maybe, who knows, maybe it expires and then the next time it's listed on the market, it's with moi. One can dream. Now here's the one that did sell. So 5-bed, 5-bath, 850,000, less than a week. First weekend they got offers. I didn't go to the open house. My wife did. She drove by. She said she saw 8 or 9 cars when she drove by, but obviously, it didn't take her 2 hours to drive by it. So that was just a small window of the open house. But yeah, I mean, it's larger than the other house. So naturally it's going to be, 5-bed, 5-bath, 3-bed, 2-bath, So, but these are in the same general neighborhood, which is my general neighborhood. This house is double the size too. The land is not quite double the size. It's about an acre, and so it's a unique property, being 5 bed 2 bath. Not many comps for something like that. I even went back, instead of doing the last 4 months, I did the past year, and I had to extend it to nearby towns as well. And I think the most amount of comps that came were probably, I think, 7 or 8. So it's a unique property to try to price. In my opinion, the agent or whoever did price it did a good job, I think. There was a new construction kind of around the corner from me. Not that that compares to this, because it's smaller and it's a new construction versus this one that's definitely not. But that one was a 4 bed 4 bath that sold for 660. So 5 bed 5 bath that's in decent shape. No, definitely no six. I would have said 700 is like the basement for this 5 bed 5 bath. I probably would have recommended to the seller to be closer to 800, maybe the low eights. You know, hindsight 2020. Obviously, it's already under agreement, so I kind of already. Oh, it sold for 850. So let me say I was no. I honestly, I probably would have recommended the low 800s, not as high as 850. So no, it's not, I'm not right about everything. No one's right about everything. You never know if you're too high, too low. You never know if you're leaving money on the table or not. That's the reality of real estate. So yeah, the only other comp that was even close still in our neighborhood, even shockingly enough, that because again, I expanded it to other towns, but not much was coming up. It was a 7 bed 5 bath for 920, and this house definitely wasn't going to be 900 plus, I don't feel. So and HomeBot had it at 728, and look at that, for 130 grand. Listed it for 130 grand higher, and it got under agreement quickly. I mean, again, this was more accurately priced, obviously, than the previous listing. So it's just, the proof is in the pudding, for lack of a better phrase. I mean, it's important to price your house appropriately, because the other house now, over 2 months on the market, going stale. People are seeing it. Home searchers, home buyers looking online, keep seeing it there, keep seeing it there, keep seeing it there. No price reduction at all. 2 months, no price reduction. So somebody's being stubborn. But the market's talking to you, but they're not listening. That's basically what's happening on the other listing. So it'll be interesting to get an update for this one. I don't know if they got multiple offers or not. I guess I could have called the listing agent and asked, but oh well. Yeah. To be tune in next in the future, I guess, and I'll give an update on what this one ends up selling for and what's going on with the other one. Hopefully it's my listing. So I hope you found that real world example useful. I'll try to keep bringing you useful content, try to be more entertaining, I guess. Do have another one, a pricing your house right example that's definitely more entertaining. I'll make that video either later today or tomorrow or whatever, but yeah, I'm sure you'll get a chuckle out of that. So stay tuned. But that concludes this video, I guess. If you have any real estate needs, I'd be happy to help. Try to help any way I can. I don't have all the right answers. If I don't know anything, I will know where to go to find the right answer. www. What is it? RealtorBspellman.com. Phone number 617-855-5594. That's my work number, not my personal number, but it goes to the same phone. Yeah, till next time.